Hello YouTube, in this final video we're just going to add some music to our scenes, and then we're going to put in a few tweaks that have been bugging me. Let's go ahead and get started. First, in the main camera we're going to add an audio source. And we'll drag in some music from our sound folder. Let's drag in the Cyber Moonlight Sonata into the audio clip. Click on Loop, and I'm just going to bring the volume down a little bit and then give it a quick test. This is all personal preference, but I'm just going to lower the volume a little bit more. Save that. Now I'm going to go into the player. I'm going to change the collider sizes for our player and our enemies. They seem a little bit too large right now. Again, this is all just a matter of preference. And looking back, I think circle colliders probably would have made more sense. Alright, so that's the player. I'm going to modify enemy 01 next. This just makes it harder for the lasers to hit the player and the enemies. Make sure you apply all these changes back to the prefab. Alright, and I'm going to go back to the main menu scene. And under the score text, I'm just going to disable that by default and then enable the main menu panel by default. And I don't like that the main menu is blue, so I'm going to lower the alpha all the way and hit apply. And then under the camera, I'm going to add an audio source. And this time I'm going to drag in the Magic Space music. Let's give it a test. I'm just making sure the music is working properly in all the scenes. Everything sounds good so far. Alright, now I'm going to make sure I set the audio to looping. And in the player prefab, whenever I would press on the left mouse button, I would hear the laser sound even when the game is over or the game is paused, which was kind of annoying. First, I'm going to change the key to jump, which will be the space bar. And then I'm going to add 2 switch conditions before we can actually instantiate the laser. And then I'll just duplicate that first one. And now I need to get the game over variable by going right click, variables, blackboard, scroll down to Game Manager BB, and choose Get Game Over. And then I'll get paused the same way. Right click, variables, blackboard, Game Manager BB, get paused. Alright, now connect the first switch condition, and I'll connect the game over variable to the condition, and from false I'll drag over to the next switch condition and drag in paused, and then from false in that one I'll connect it to the instantiate. And that means we can only fire if the game is not over and the game is not paused. So let's do a quick test. I'm going to pause it and see if I can shoot. Alright, and now I'm going to get a game over and see if I can shoot. Looks good. Alright, that's it for this video series. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are more comfortable using Flow Canvas now, and I will see you in the next series.